Greetings, listener. It's me. I broke into the editing room. Don't worry, AFK is just in Tsushima petting foxes at the moment. She'll be back. But today, please enjoy the unintelligible ramblings of your favorite dynamic trio, Arva, Farah, and your most favorite of all, Westy. Today, we pack our things and head into the wilderness for a camping episode. Welcome to the Unintelligibles.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Unintelligibles. Today, I am your host, Arva, joined by my two iPad co-hosts, iPad Kid co-hosts.
No, don't tell them.
Hi, Farah and Westy.
I'm drawing on the whiteboard in Discord.
A bat?
No, maybe.
Like that, right? Oh, hang on. Where's my...
Not very good one, though, because I'm using my mouse.
I was gonna say this right here.
Arva drew a penis! Arva drew a penis! It's coming! It's coming!
It's a
No,
fountain already.
that is not what a fountain looks like.
That is some art.
He needs to go to the doctor.
Why is it right?
Oh,
he needs to go to the doctor, but he also needs to relieve himself.
Yeah. Two, three. Wow! Oh my
Now
god,
it's
4
just a-
streams. He's so
it's just a-
talented.
It's like a Costco hot dog with relish, or where's the relish? We need relish too.
We need relish. Yeah, you're right. We got
I
red
am
and yellow.
uncomfortable with the vibe we have in the studio today.
No, it's fine.
So how is your guys' totally new week that has passed already?
Trying to escape this whiteboard hell. Hang on.
I like the whiteboard. I need to be like doing something
There we go.
during
Okay.
the podcast.
You know what? That's fair. My week has been very boring. I've literally just been kind of going to work. Adrian's on a cruise. I will say there's a game that came out. I don't know when actually. I want to say like new. Oh yeah, April of last year. Oh damn, that's really not new.
Oh,
Okay, anyway, this game came out April of last year. It's one of those, I think I avoided it because it was early access, but it's to the point now where honestly they could just release it right now and it'd be like done, in my opinion. You probably heard of it. It's called Shadows of Doubt.
Oh yeah, I heard of that.
It is so incredibly fun.
I'm looking it up.
It's like a immersive sim where you're a detective in a city, but the city is procedurally generated along with everyone. And
Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
so it's always different, and then you like you gotta find job. It doesn't just like give you a quest; you have to go find the job.
Game. Yeah.
I have been playing this so much, and once you like actually understand it, they give you a tutorial mission. It doesn't give you like the biggest. Here's what you do. You kind of got to figure some things out for yourself. But I am having an incredibly good time with it. It is just really funny, and like the little dartboard mechanic or pinboard mechanic where you just kind of make the lines and you organize it out and you like finish your investigation.
Ooh, I love that. Ooh,
And-
I'm glad. I saw that when it was being teased, or it was very early, or wasn't released yet. I was like, oh, I hope this is good because it looks good. So I'll have to try that then.
Oh yeah, like it says early access, but like if they were just say it's done, I would fully believe them because it's like everything's in there. You have to get out of the cold and rain. You have to like do the little odd jobs so you can afford an apartment, and then when you get an apartment, you do like these murder cases. There's apparently always a serial killer active, and they'll just start murdering random citizens. You have to try
Can
to
you
like
catch him?
yes, that's like kind of the overarching thing, I think.
No, like, can you watch him do it?
Yeah, if you're there at the right time, you can probably see the dude kill him and then arrest him.
Ooh.
But it is always playing. It is always like things are happening, and once the NPCs are dead, like they're out of the game for good. So you can just lose everyone in the city, fail. But everyone's also a suspect, so you can like try to save them. But it's different every time. You can edit the city. It also does like this cool intro thing where it like does the camera from below and kind of goes through the alleys and the streets and does the intro of like what the world's like, shows you the city you made. kind of like a CSI
That's
thing.
so cool.
That's
Okay.
really interesting. I like that actually.
Yeah, that's so much more promising than I thought it was going to be. Okay, cool. I definitely have to get that then.
Yeah, just it is like more sim than anything, so you have to like you are doing the work. You're not just going to have like an objective telling you where to go a lot of the time. Like you have to figure out who you're looking for, go find out where they live, and then go like investigate. You can do it in a number of different ways. I knocked somebody out with a trash can, handcuffed him on the ground, and then looked through their apartment, was like, "Oh, I'm in the wrong house," and just left.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, I had it wishlisted, but I'll just end up getting it then.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. And everything's destructible. You can like get a fucking hammer and just break out a window and jump out to escape. Cops are there.
Man, it just looks really nice too. I like the visual of it.
Oh yeah, it's the voxel nature.
Yeah.
It is insanely fun. I have been playing it. I've only played it for like I think I only have like 3 hours on record now, but it's because I got it last night and I've been playing it almost nonstop.
Understandable. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, I want this now.
Yeah,
Yeah, it seems really cool.
it really is. And the only thing I don't like, which I guess it makes actually no, I think oh no, it does. Sorry. I got really confused when I started because it doesn't tell you. You don't start out with an apartment past the tutorial, so you're kind of like just dropped in the middle of the street. But you actually have to get an apartment to like get in the phone book to find your place.
Oh.
Because I was for so long just walking around like, where the hell is my apartment? How do I find like a job? And then I walked into a diner and there's a fucking cork board with like a discreet message asking me to go break into somebody's house and dump garbage all over their floor. Really cool.
Huh, I like that.
Nothing to report.
What are these? What is going on over here? What?
No, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out of my room, get out of my room.
Get out of my head, get out of my head.
Are
Get
those
out of my room.
titties? What the hell?
Get out of my room, get out of my room.
What the hell?
Baby.
Go away. I did not invite you here.
Get online right now.
Yes,
please,
you
kid
did.
whiskers.
Wait a minute, you're in my Discord starting an
Get
activity.
out. Get out of my room.
I didn't know you could even do this. One of the balls are gone from my fountain.
You're dragging the nuts away. Oh no.
You're dragging. Oh,
I'm
I
throwing
think
it
I
away.
did that by accident.
I didn't know you could grab things. Oh.
Hop on Overwatch 2. What the fuck is this little dude right here? What's his little?
Yeah, he's pissed. He's
He's
pee-pee.
dancing piss.
No, this is so sad. I gotta redraw the penis.
Harva, what the hell are you doing?
Stop! Don't violate him! Oh my
I'm
god.
sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
anyway,
this is not
what was the
segue at
episode?
all. This doesn't
I-
segue.
I'm getting out of here.
Well, it could segue depending on how this experience goes, but we're gonna talk about camping tonight.
Yay.
Because I like camping. I don't know. I mean, I don't like super roughing it camping, but I like roughing it a little bit. I used to be in Boy Scouts, so I had to learn how to camp and do all that shit. Fight a bear. You know how it is. You know what Boy Scouts is.
Yeah,
Yep,
well,
I was there.
I wasn't
Yeah.
allowed to go there.
Oh, well, right. Too bad. You didn't get to fight a bear.
Yeah, sucks.
But yeah, we're just gonna talk about camping. Any experiences you've had, if you want to go camping, how like intense you like to go camping. If you've gone multiple times, what's your favorite experience? Just in general. Just in general.
Yeah. Who goes first?
I can go first since I sprung the topic up.
I'm leaving this activity because it's too tempting.
I'm also
Sorry,
gonna
more
leave
name
because
shit.
yeah. How do I even leave? How do I get out? Oh,
Yeah, you got it.
I did the
Got it.
pop out window and then just left.
I see. So I'll share a story for one of my actually Boy Scout camping experiences. I once went camping in, I don't know what mountain it was, but it was somewhere in one of the, not super tall mountain, but it was, like halfway up, a quarter of the way up a mountain during the winter. So it's winter camping. Oh my god. And it was like full on roughing it because in fucking Boy Scouts there is no running water, so it's only a outhouse we had for a washroom. There was no electricity. There was no reception. And we only slept in tents and had to like get our own water and get our own food basically. I mean, there was some food we could use, but a lot of the time we had to catch, or not catch per se, but like get our own food in some sort of way. So it was like real roughing it. It was pretty good. I don't like roughing it that much camping. I like to at least have running water. Electricity is nice too, not needed, but I really want running water because I want to be able to like shower, wash my hands, go fucking poop with a flushing toilet. You know? Like, I don't know. I want to go camping, but I also want to poop with the toilet that runs. That's kind of nice. So it was a little intense for me. I still had a good time, but there was one time at night that I've told this story before, so if people have heard this, sorry, repetitive. Ooh, get me. I'm a repeater. I repeat my stories. But I had to go pee really bad, and it was really late at night. Everyone was asleep, obviously. And I was terrified. I didn't even open my tent door yet, and I was like, I don't know if I want to go. We were like right beside the outhouse, so luckily it wasn't like super far, but I was like, I don't know. I've been hearing things all night. I was young. I think I was like 11 or 12. I was terrified. I'm like, I don't want to go to the washroom, but I'm also going to piss my fucking pants if I don't go. So after like 5 minutes of sitting there, like rocking back and forth because I had to pee so bad, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna open the tent door, and I'm gonna run. I'm just gonna run to the outhouse. And then I opened the fucking tent door, and there was I don't know what it was. It was a big cat of some sort, but I saw like glowing eyes staring at me like far into the forest, and I was young and also at the point in my life where I was just kind of getting really into horror because I was too scared before to do it. So I was just like started watching them. And so me being 12 immediately thought, oh my God, it's a fucking demon. I was like, oh my fucking God, I'm going to die. Knowing it was probably just, or was just an animal, but I was also like, holy shit, this is like, I'm going to die. This is Blair Witch shit. But I'm like, I also have to fucking piss so bad. So I just like sat there for a second. I'm like, okay, do I just close the tent door and piss my pants? Or do I run to the porta potty and risk dying? And then I just decided to run. I was like, okay, I am going to piss my pants, and I don't want to do that. There's no running water here. So if I piss my pants, I'm kind of fucked. So I ran without looking behind or anything. Probably not a good idea, but it was far away. So I fucking ran to the outhouse, locked the door, and I'm stuck in the dark once again. No power, no electricity, nothing, no running water, in this like little wooden shack of an outhouse, sitting there, peeing, literally peeing my pants, but actually on the toilet, thankfully. And then I sat there for a good fucking like 30 minutes to an hour because I was too scared to open the fucking door because I thought like whatever was looking at me was going to come up and wait since I ran there. So I literally just like sat in the fucking dark at like, I don't know, 2-3 a.m. Post piss for like an hour. And then I opened the door after waiting there and building up the courage to be like, okay, I either die or I sleep in an outhouse. I opened the door. Thankfully, whatever was there went away and there was no longer any eyes, but that also scared me more because I'm like, holy shit, like, what if it is still out there? I just can't see it. So I sprinted back to my tent, and then laid down. And once again, all my friends were asleep, and I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep that night because I was like, we're literally in a tent. So if this thing comes for us, we're just dead. We're just dead. Like it's a fucking tent. It's gonna rip through it. Good news is it didn't happen. Didn't die, obviously. Bad news is that haunted me for like years. That was so fucking scary. I love camping, but God, every time I go camping, I'm just waiting for glowing eyes out of the forest staring at me because, oof, that's terrifying.
Yeah,
Scary.
I'd be fucking terrified.
Scary. Oh my God. Yeah, that was my like first roughing it experience camping because I've gone camping quite a bit, but that was like the first time I really roughed it. No thanks. I like running water.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm in that weird kind of middle ground where I do enjoy camping. I do like being in nature, but kind of same thing. The running water, like I like the toilet. I don't like having to go and fucking squat behind a tree.
Yeah.
That every time that one's just like, eh. And I've been trying to think. I don't know. I've been camping a lot. I think I may have actually been like 4 times, and that's really not a lot. But 2 times it was in an RV, which a lot of people are like, that's not real camping. It's kind of like, well, I was young. I wasn't in charge of that. I couldn't make the decision.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was a child at one point in my life and couldn't make the decision.
God, I'm sorry I'm not hanging off a cliff in a tent. Like, shit.
I was hanging off a cliff at another point, but...
Oh!
Story
time.
I already told that story on here. That was...
Oh, you did, right.
Yeah, I was, like, trying to be funny and, like, hanging off a cliff, and then, like, the thing I was holding on to slipped a little. I was like, oh!
Huh.
Yeah, that's... You only do that once.
Yeah.
The other 2 times, it was just, like, a tent, and I wouldn't... I don't know what the definition of roughing it is to some people, because it kind of changes, but we weren't, like, catch our own food. Like, we brought food, but we were just, like, on a tent, and there wasn't, like, any bathrooms or anything around, so...
I think that's pretty roughing it.
Like, everyone has a different definition. We brought food, we brought water, we did that, because we're not stupid. And... I'm trying to remember what it was. Either a deer or, like, some kind of elk or something. Those things are fucking terrifying, especially at night.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what it was, but the sounds it was making. Anytime you hear something like, "Oh my god, what is that? It's a monster!" It's like, "That's a fucking elk. Run!" Well, don't really run because it'll chase you, but it's like, yeah, that thing is a fucking horrifying thing, especially to hear in the middle of the night when you're just surrounded by trees and darkness. Nothing really chasing it, just hearing them and hearing them scream at each other. Like, anytime I see someone like ghost hunting out in the woods on any stupid like video and they hear like a scream, like I heard that exact same scream come from a fucking deer.
Jesus. Yeah.
Like, oh my god, it's the banshee.
They will do that.
No, it's worse because what's out there can really fucking get you.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with the eyes is I was like, oh my god, it's a demon. But then I was like, wait, no, it's actually worse that it's a real animal because this shit will actually fuck me up.
I think that's like a hallmark of kind of growing up is you go from, oh my god, it's a monster, a demon, to holy fucking shit, it's like a cougar. And that's more terrifying
like it's
to
a
you.
Wild bitch and it's going to actually hurt me. Unlike a demon from like, I don't know, some silly movie you watched. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a much more tangible fear. Yeah, I did that 2 times, and honestly, I kind of like it when you have the camping area where it's like very rural, but there is an outhouse / like little porta potty thing. Even if it's
that's what I usually do.
Even if it's not running water, just having a place to sit and constantly have to check that fucker for spiders and shit, snakes. That's so much better than going out with absolutely nothing in the absolute middle of nowhere, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Silence as Sarah contemplates.
I have more if you want, if you need more time.
I was letting Pepper inside.
Oh, okay.
Pepper inside. I was like downstairs, and then I heard you guys stop, and I was like, no.
That was really all of mine, just because I've only been 4 times, and 2 were in the RV, 2 were just on the tent, but I prefer the outhouse way of doing it.
Yeah, I've been camping lots. We used to have a camper, and we would go like in the summer pretty much every weekend. My auntie has a cabin in like a kind of like a hamlet. It's very wooded and it has a lake, but the lake is kind of nasty. But we would go there a lot, and then we would go to lots of campgrounds and take the dogs with us. And there's like a specific um sound of like rain hitting the top of the camper roof that is like it's so
Oh,
good, like that
Yeah.
specific sound.
yeah.
That shit is the best. But I loved camping a lot, and then as we got older, we camped less, and then a few years ago, my parents finally sold the camper. But they're about to retire in a couple of years, and they want to get a motorhome. And they're actually gone today all day looking at motorhomes. So they want to get one like within the next couple weeks.
Hmm.
Because they really enjoy it. Um, but yeah, I've done lots of camping. I've only gone tenting a few times, which I like tenting, but my mom is like, that's she likes modern amenities, so
My mom's the same. She likes glamping.
yeah, glamping, yeah. So we always went whenever I went camping with my parents, it was always camper, but going camping with my friends, like we'll just go tenting and just shove everything in my car, and I like it. Like I try to do it every year. I don't know. I don't think we did it last year because we were all just really busy, but I do want to do it again this year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, the good campsites, like I really like the campsites that are in like the Banff area, but oh my god, they get booked up so fast and they can get pretty pricey.
Yeah. That's the one thing that stops me a lot of the time is either getting booked up or the price.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, the campsites we usually stay at are just like they have like a porta potty, and that's kind of it.
Mm.
We went camping 2 years ago. I went camping with Frisia, and we tented, and um, we were like it was like a whole weekend. So I think it was 3 or 4 days. I think it was 4 days we were camping, and no showers. And then we went to the hot springs in Banff, and we showered
Ooh.
there, and then it was really nice because we kind of were just able to like walk around, and we went kayaking. I really want to get roof racks on my current vehicle because it's a pain in the ass to like I don't own an inflatable one, so we'd have to rent one, and it's not
Oh.
cheap, and they still take up a lot of space. But yeah, the probably like the most intense camping trip I ever did was when I was in between grade 9 and 10, and I joined like the summer camp thing um through school, and we went southern Alberta, I think. I can't remember. We were in the mountain range though. And we did like an overnight hike. Like I had a big fat overnight bag. Those things weigh like a ton. You have to like use like 3 straps and just fucking anchor them to you.
Oh, the ones that got to strap
And
across your chest.
yes, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
those
still have it.
those
And
things suck.
so yeah, they do. And we hiked, literally we got to the bottom of the mountain at like 8 a.m. The whole day we were hiking. Like I think when we got to the top it was like 4, and we just like hiked all day up this big ass mountain, and everybody pitched their tents. We were in groups of 4, so we'd like share the equipment between each other. And it was hot as fuck because it was summertime, but then we were on a mountain, so it got freezing cold at night.
Ooh.
And this is a funny story. It was not funny at the time, but basically everybody was kind of doing their own thing, and I had to go pee so bad, and no one, like, you're supposed to bring somebody with you to go pee So because it was dark and you're in nature, and there was like a designated pee spot. We actually had to bring like the portable toilet for like pooping, and the person who brought it was like called the poop king or something like that, and they gave you a chocolate bar if you would be the one to carry it. I did not carry it, but I didn't have to poop while I was up there, thank God. I did have to pee though in the middle of it was like 11 o'clock at night and it was pitch black, and I was like trying to find somebody to go with me, and everybody was like off doing something, and I literally ended up just like I couldn't hold it anymore. I just pissed like directly in front of our tent. I was like, I can't fucking do this, man. I didn't know how to get there without someone showing me how to get there, and I was like, I'm gonna pee my pants right now. But no one ever found out because it was pitch black and no one was there. But yeah, there was also at some point a bear in our camp, but we didn't see it. We just found him, like he tried to get. We had bear bags and we hung them up, and there was like some stuff had gotten thrown around, and
Shit.
there was claw marks on the tree, but we were like, oh well.
Yeah, you see, I would have been like, oh, hell nah.
Yeah, it was kind of funny though because our instructors were like, you guys have to get back on your own tomorrow. So they were like, because usually they would be like a hard bedtime, like you had to go to bed by this time, because we would get up early every morning and go for like a 2K run. And they were like, we're gonna let you guys do it yourselves. And we were like, okay. Literally, when we got up in the morning, they weren't fucking there. They left. They literally went down the mountain, and so we all just had to figure it out and get back down the mountain.
Shit.
Yeah, but there was people there that were like they were older and they had been there the previous year, so they knew how to get back down.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, and I filled up my water with like stream water because I ran out, and I was like, I hope I don't die. I didn't die. Spoiler alert.
That's good. You're just strengthening your immune system.
Exactly. Yeah. But that was fun. I would do something like that again. I don't have a proper like tent for it. My tent is like a pop-up tent. So I think for that kind of thing, you really need one of like the ones that you build, because otherwise it would absolutely not fit in my overnight bag.
Yeah. I would do that also. I've done similar.
I like hiking. That was a long time ago, but it was very structured because it was like a summer camp and you're there with like the instructors and stuff. So I think it would be fun to do that again, but just like with some friends. But
yeah.
The friends that I have, like Frisia really does, like she likes hiking and camping, but she doesn't really have the equipment for it. And then I only have 2 friends. The other one fucking hates it. So I was like, well.
I think I'm lucky. I think most of my friends actually like camping. We just never set it up because 1, schedules don't line up. 2, expensive, or 3, fully booked up.
Yeah, it can be hard trying to find the space, because you don't like, there's lots of campsites that are like, it's just a fucking like field basically, and I hate those. I hate when you can just like see your neighbors and there's just like lots, and it's like I want to be in the forest, you know?
I feel that you should do that for your first camp out just to kind of get the feel of it, and then move out from there. Just because if it's your first time camping, you do want a little bit of security. You want that little bit of reassurance.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we did with the RV. Was the first few times we're in the lots, and then the next times like tent and there was no one around us. We had a map, but
yeah, that's my favorite way to do it. I hate those, and my parents hate it too. Like because we have one we have quite a few near here because I live in a very wooded area. But there'll be like clearings, and then they'll put lots like you're right next to your neighbors, and it'll be like a little like it's a almost like a community of campers, and then you pay for your lot for like the summer and park it there, and you can tie into their electricity and even their plumbing if you're there for like a really long time.
Oh yeah.
But you're just it's almost like a little um like village because it's just like rows of campers next to each other. And I think it would be fun like if you know people there and you can have barbecues and like get-togethers and stuff, and I'm sure it's a party. But that's not like, to me that doesn't feel like, that's not camping. It doesn't feel like the experience of camping. I want to just be as surrounded by nature. I feel like that's the whole point of camping. I don't want anybody to be there. Fuck off. Go
That's
away. I
Yeah.
don't want people there. Leave me
Yeah.
alone. I just want to be with nature.
That's why I don't mind camping without internet or even just like power in general. I mean, power is nice because then you can charge stuff and I don't know, have something as entertainment there. But like at the same time, whenever I go camping, I would bring stuff for entertainment like a Switch or a DS or like something to keep me entertained. And I would actually never use it because I'm either going hiking, cooking something, going to like a lake nearby. Like I don't know, there's always something you can do while camping. Even just like resting is nice because the air is so fresh when you're going camping. It's just sometimes just nice to sit out and just breathe.
Yeah, literally. That was like the camping trip region I went on 2 years ago is my favorite one that I've done probably ever. It was just like shoved everything in my car, got a camping spot just like outside of the Banff area, and it was like just us, and she brought like a portable stove with like a little propane thingy so we could like cook dinner
Oh, I love
and
those.
breakfast, and then we would go hiking during the day, and then we spent a day we rented an inflatable kayak and we went kayaking, and we spent a day walking around Banff, and it was really fun.
Hell yeah.
I really
I
like
think
that
I've
area.
I think I've only camped in BC. I don't think I've camped outside of BC yet, but I'm totally down to. But BC is also really good to camp.
It is
BC
very
is
good,
really good for
yeah.
anything natural, so we get good hikes, good camping spots. It's
I
expensive though, as
Oh yeah.
always.
I've camper camped in BC as a kid, like when my parents would go there, but I
Ooh.
haven't tent camped. It's just like because the border of Alberta and BC are it's like the same kind of
Yeah.
ecosystem. Like it's all just like forests and mountains. So BC is just like it's far away to just pitch a tent. One of the things,
Yeah.
it's kind of annoying because like you can kind of try to just like put a tent wherever, like you don't have to go to a campsite, but there are a lot of park rangers and they hunt the motherfuckers down because we get so many wildfires. Like they're very strict
Yeah.
about where you can camp and it being in designated areas.
Yeah. Same
So
here.
it's hard to like just go some random place and put a tent down because if they see like a little smoke from a campfire or whatever, they're coming for you.
You're done. Yeah.
And you're getting a big old fine.
You're done, bud, and it's expensive. It's an
It
expensive
is,
fine.
yeah.
You know where I really want to go camping that I was sitting here thinking about it?
Hmm.
I want to go back to Yellowstone and actually camp in Yellowstone.
That'd be nice.
I want to visit Yellowstone. I've never been there.
Like, y'all know I was there last year, but it was so beautiful. Like, everywhere was just a fucking screensaver when you look. And they had a lot of little areas where it's like you park here and you take your gear and you follow the hiking trail, and then you like, it has all the different little areas you can go into that are like a campground, but they're all individual, secluded, like either in the woods or some are kind of in like fields where there's a few, but a lot of them are very secluded areas. And I mean, I would definitely get eaten by something out there, but
You'd be happy.
It
You'd
is
be
so cool.
content.
Or a fucking buffalo would trample me. That buffalo. I mean, I showed you the picture, right? Of how like close they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember seeing those. That's also why I want to camp because I saw those pictures and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, that was just us like driving through and just looking at stuff and like going on the trails. Because I like hiking. I don't like hiking along cliffs. There's a lot of fucking cliffs in Yellowstone.
Oh yeah, I've done that before.
Ugh, no, I hate that.
Where you have to like hold on to the rope.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. But I like the ones where it's just like you're going through the woods and you like got to cross the little stream area. That was a lot of fun. And then we like crossed this big open plain and there was fucking buffalo sitting on one side. And then I think on the other side it was just like a mountain. That was a lot of fun. That was really cool. But I don't know, just Yellowstone in particular. I was also amazed because there weren't like any bugs that were annoying. Might have been the time of year. I'm trying to think, but I fucking hate bugs. Bugs annoy me. That's the part of camping every time I'm like, I could have stayed home.
Yeah. It's fucking mosquitoes are the bane of my existence, bro.
Yeah, there was none
Yeah.
in Yellowstone. It was just, it was
There's
just
a lot of
nothing.
mosquitoes here.
There's a lot here too, so mosquito spray is an absolute must.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
It's
other times
fucking
we needed that.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love
That's
to do
the one
that.
downside. Yeah, that'd be really nice. I want to go camping in more areas because, like I said, BC's a really good place to camp. So I've had good experiences, but it's also would be nice to go to other places to see the ecosystem and just see how camping is out there and what their campsites look like and nearby, like I don't know, lakes, hikes, any of the above.
See, how long is like your guys' optimal camping trip?
Like if I'm tenting,
Yeah.
probably 4 days.
Okay.
I was gonna say like a week maximum. Usually, I think is the
Yeah.
longest I can go.
I was gonna say 3 days if I was in a tent, just
Yeah.
because I do like that and I like being outdoors, but at the same time, there's like only so much to do in one campsite.
It loses its charm really quickly.
And I'd rather like leave when that charm is still intact. That way I'd want to
Yeah.
come back to it as opposed to,
Yeah.
well, I've done all that 3 times. Okay. So
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's why it was nice when we went camping and we were because we went to Banff and Canmore, and those are both like really nice places to visit. So it's nice if you're by somewhere that has like a town that has like any kind of attractions. Like those places are really like you can have lots of shops and you can walk around. It's just fun to be there. It's nice if you can like take a little trip into a town or whatever one day.
That's why I like camping near Cultus Lake, because Cultus Lake has the lake, it has the water park for Cultus Lake, and it also has a campsite that's not super close either. So it gives you a little drive out, and you get away from the campsite for a little bit, and like spend a day out away from it, which is nice.
I
You get to
really
go to
want
a water park.
I want
or
a
a
water
lake.
park.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool water park. It's actually pretty decent.
I like I want to go tenting in Newfoundland. It's really different
Ooh.
because I've been to Newfoundland a lot, like that's where my family is from. But it's very rocky and mossy and there's like no trees or anything. It's basically just like rocks and moss everywhere. It's very Scotland-y. You don't know what Newfoundland looks like. That's basically what it looks like.
Yeah.
But it's very like because I go to northern Newfoundland. That's where my family is from. And you can drive for literally hours and there's fucking nothing. There's just like nobody, there's no towns, there's nothing going on. And it would be so easy to just like park on the side of some random road and hike up a little they're like mountains but not really because they're quite small. And just like pitch a tent and stay there for the night. And there's just like nothing around and you're by the ocean. And then like a moose
Ooh.
will come and kill you, but you know, whatever.
Hot.
There's not actually a lot of predators in Newfoundland. So
I feel like that makes sense.
yeah, except moose. There's so many moose.
Except for moose, yeah.
Fun fact,
are everywhere.
moose are not native to Newfoundland. They actually brought them in because people wanted to be able to hunt them as for sport. And it turns out that having no natural predators means that their population just fucking exploded.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it's an island, so they're not going
Right.
anywhere. So there's just a fuck ton of moose in Newfoundland now.
nice. Good job to the fucker who thought that was a good idea.
I mean,
Yeah.
orcas are taking them. Don't worry.
That's true.
Sure.
Whenever I learned that fact out, I was like, holy shit, that's crazy.
Orcas are wild. They will kill you. They will eat you.
They
Both
will
of them
also
are
kill you.
evil. They're not native.
I love orcas though; they're really cool. But yeah, they will absolutely kill you.
Yeah, I think next time I go to Newfoundland, it was hard because like it's all the way across the fucking country, so it's not like I can just bring my
Yeah.
camping equipment with me unless I want to pay extra for luggage.
Yeah, and it'd be a lot to bring, or like a decent amount at least.
Yeah, and
To bring.
there's just not really like where we stay with family, and they just don't really have any of that stuff. But one of these days,
Yeah.
I think
I
I
think
want to
it'd
camp by
be
water
fun.
again.
I think I'd want to do where you get a camper and you drive it somewhere, but then you like take your stuff out of the camper and then just kind of go to another area.
Yeah.
I think
That could work.
that's what my parents want to get the motorhome for, and they want one that they can tow because they have a motorcycle. So then they can drive the motorhome to wherever and then park it and then kind of just take the motorcycle and drive
Right.
around and do
Yeah.
whatever activities they want to do.
We saw that a lot
Right.
when we were on vacation. Where
Yeah, which is really smart.
yeah, because that's
It's just expensive because damn RVs. Oh my god. I
Oh
want
my
one,
god,
but-
yeah. They're fucking and they're like up in price right now. Really,
Yeah.
really expensive right now. Just like cars. But they're even worse. Like my parents are looking at getting like and this is like it'll be like a 2002 or 3. So it's already over 10 years old. So like old and it will be like $50,000.
oof. Yeah, I just want one of those small campers that you can haul behind any car that like 2 people can fit in.
Oh yeah, I love those. I also
Yeah.
like the ones that you can put on the beds of pickup trucks
Oh yeah.
that like convert
Oh,
the bed into
yes.
a little
Yeah,
camper.
yeah,
Those
yeah.
are so cute.
I
I
think
would also fully just sleep in my car, like, cause my back seats go down, so I just like put a mattress back there and just drive around and
would
like
do the
sleep in the
same.
back of my car. I think that would be fun for like a cross Canada trip or something like that.
Yeah.
yeah, see, we bring this dog with us everywhere, so
Oh yeah.
he likes
I
being
mean,
outdoors.
my dog's small, so
So
she
is
can
he.
fit.
I got big dogs.
He's itty bitty.
Big dogs.
The Chihuahua.
I actually have a tow hook on my car. Which is I don't know how much my car could tow, but
It's a car, and you can tow with it.
well, it's a Golf, a Volkswagen Golf, and it has a tow hook. I bought
Oh,
it with
it's
the tow
because it's a
hook on it, so
Volkswagen.
I was like, okay, shit. I think it's probably because I bought it in Vancouver, so it's probably for like a bike rack or something like that. But
Yeah. Oh,
I-
cute.
I don't
Is
know
it
if
a
I could-
Chihuahua?
It's a Chihuahua Terrier mix, but
oh, wait, I missed. I want to look.
he
Or
comes.
he posted his dog.
Oh.
He comes. This is Adrian's dog. I've been taking care of him since she's been gone.
Baby.
He's a good dog. He just if he doesn't know you, he bites. It's like that's good. He's a dog.
Mm.
I kind of want that, but he's also going blind. So sometimes if he doesn't see your hand, you like touch him, he'll get scared and nip at you and like jump
Mm.
away. He's a
Yeah.
he's a good dog, but he fucking loves going on hikes or like walks through the woods.
Yeah, my dogs are the same. I mean, I think most dogs probably are, but my dogs like love it. They love going camping. It's a hassle sometimes because it's one extra thing you have to deal with while camping. But honestly, whenever we've brought our dogs camping, which is almost every time we've gone camping, it's been really worth it.
Yeah,
They
we
love
would.
it.
Yeah, we would also always bring our dogs. That was like we're going camping, and we had 3 dogs, but they were all
Damn.
small and well behaved, and
Oh, okay.
we had this chain that we would just connect to the camper and then put all their 3 leashes on it so they could just like
That's what we
roam
did.
around to an extent.
Yeah, it'd be just big enough so they can stay on the campsite, but not big enough where they can like get off the campsite.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then they would knock shit over. Oh my god, I remember so many times my dog would like wrap herself around like the table or something or like a chair and just like knock it over. And
Yes,
shit
all the
goes-
fucking time.
They always get like stuck and they stare at you like, help. And it's like,
Help
you're the
me.
dumbass that did this. You walked around
so
the table like 6
stupid.
times.
Yeah.
Silly gooses. Silly gooses.
They're not very smart.
No, I love them though. I'm gonna go camping by water again. I think it was around Cultist Lake, or at least within the area, because it was the same trip I think I went with my friend's family, and we went to the water park and everything one day. But our campsite was like literally wrapped around like a lake, so you would like our tent was placed so when we opened the tent door, you just looked out to like water. And it was so nice. One, they had a paddle board, which fuck, I love paddle boards so much. So every morning you'd wake up and whoever got there first gets to ride the paddle board in the morning, and you just ride it when the water's like nice and calm and the birds are chirping and there's like no one awake yet. Cause I would wake up early as shit camping. My schedule flips completely when I go camping. So I'd be up at like 6, 7 a.m. Just like paddleboarding, and their dog loved paddleboarding with you, so he would come on the board with you and just sit
Aw,
on there.
that's
He was
so
like
cute.
this little baby dog, and so I just go paddling in the morning for like half an hour to an hour and just sit there in the water. And God, it was so nice because it was the same thing of like having the rain on the tent, but it was just like water slightly. It was very calm water, but it would like just be enough noise that it was like a sleep aid. It was so nice. Oh, I love camping. I love it. I love also the lack of light pollution. So you can actually look at the stars. You can like actually look up and do some star spotting and
Yeah.
see shit. Oh, that's so nice.
I get the stars where I am. Like, I'm in the fucking smallest town, so I can still see them where I am. But
Okay, yeah.
when I went on that one camping trip, like the summer camping trip, and we hiked up that mountain all day, you could see the Milky Way, and that was like incredible.
Oh,
It's kind of the same
see,
thing
I
in
love that shit.
Yellowstone, because when we were driving back,
Yeah.
it got real late and we were like, oh shit, we're further out than we thought, so we had to drive back. It was so pitch black that it like the darkness was a wall, and then you look up and you just see like the nebulas and the stars just like stretching out in all directions. Like, holy shit, that's cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty incredible. It's definitely like something that you should go see at least once in your life.
Oh yeah.
Same with the Aurora Borealis. Oh, I want to go camping somewhere where I can witness the aurora. So
I-
bad.
To be
Yeah,
fair, I'm pretty sure that's going to be visible everywhere in a bit.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
What's happening?
We'll see if we have clear skies here. Hopefully,
The
Yeah,
aurora
I
is going to
remember
be
hearing that.
visible like everywhere in North America.
Hmm.
Just in general or on a specific day?
I'm opening it up to look.
I know apparently we can see it where I am, and people have taken some. I'll see photographs and it'll be like taken here where I live, and it'll be like really amazing, and I'm like, fucking when? I ain't
I
seen
think it's the same
shit.
for me. I think I have to go further into like the mountains or into like the less light polluted areas, obviously. So like up into the more secluded areas.
Yeah.
But usually it's like a butt fuck morning time or like really late at night, and I don't want to like drive like 2 hours really late at night or early in the morning to see this. I mean, I know I want to see it, but also at the same time I'm lazy.
Same.
So
I've seen
also-
it. I've seen it lightly. Like I've seen a little bit of it, but I haven't seen like the super intense ones. And that's what I want. I don't want the
That's
light
what I
shit.
want. I want the full experience.
So I'm not too familiar. Are you close to Ontario?
No.
No.
No,
Other
we're on the other
coast.
side of Canada.
Okay, other side. It's going to be visible where you're at, but Ontario's going to have like the crystal clear, pristine view.
Those fuckers, they always
But
get
we're
everything.
farther north than them.
Yeah, but I think they're in like the better position to see it with the curvature of how it's going to be poking out.
I think they also got the eclipse.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
assholes.
What the fuck,
They did.
Ontario?
They got like totality too.
They got
Assholes.
totality. We got like
We had
36% coverage.
Yeah.
We got, like,
And it was
90%.
cloudy. Oh yeah, and everyone in my chat's like, I got to see totality, and I'm like, fuck you,
Shut the hell
fuck
up.
you. I didn't even get to see it. One, I slept through it, but two, it was stormy. And then 3, even if I did see it, it would have been partial.
I got to see the partial at least. It was supposed to be raining that day, but a couple days before the forecast changed to sunny, so
Man,
I got the
no,
silly little
ours stayed rainy.
glasses.
Sad. Oh well, I've seen eclipses before here, so it's not like it's the end of the world. But
I don't remember. Like, I know there was a 2017 one, but I don't remember it at all, so I don't even know if I saw it or not.
I saw one when I was like really young, like I don't know, 2009 or 2010. I don't know when it was,
Oh,
but I was like really, really young. It was a long time ago.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, I see the forecast you're looking at, Westy. Ugh, what the heck?
Yeah, it's like
Bruh.
that like kind of area to the northeast is getting it like crystal clear, perfect. It's right there, and everywhere else is just kind of get like a partial view.
I've seen a partial view. It's just it's not good enough.
Yeah, it's not the same. I'm trying to look at when the last total eclipse was in BC. Or maybe it wasn't a total. Oh, maybe it was a lunar eclipse then, because the last solar eclipse apparently was February 26, 1979.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
weird.
the next lunar eclipse is actually next year in March.
I remember seeing
like
that.
full
Yeah.
lunar.
Yeah.
is
I
gonna be
remember
cool.
looking up because I was
It's not
like,
as
when is
cool
the
as
West
a
Coast getting
solar
something?
eclipse. Yeah, the next solar
No.
eclipse is in 2036, like full
Yeah.
totality for us.
Yeah. So I'll still be able to see that, but I'll probably forget by then. Man, the West Coast gets shafted. I mean, we got a lot of good stuff,
know.
but we don't get the cool stuff. But yeah, I'll try to catch the aurora sometime, but I want to go to a place where it's like really, really visible. And go camping there, so I could like before I go to sleep, I'll look up and see it, and then go to sleep and be happy.
I want to go camping up in like the territories.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool because I've never actually gone to the territories. Fake Canadian.
I know. Well, no, you're not. Most Canadians have never
It's
gone to
true.
the territories.
Yeah. The territories are usually not a popular destination. I still want to go.
Me too.
I think I have one little quick story I could tell before we end this off because it's almost been an hour already. Shit. I once the same camping trip I saw the fucking death eyes in the forest. Was the same camping trip that we also scared off a bear successfully because we saw a bear. And we were taught how to scare off certain types of bears. I can't remember what type of bear it was. But we scared it off, which was scary, but it was also a huge group of us because it was the whole like scout group and all our leaders and everyone. So
Probably a black bear.
wasn't too bad.
Because I'm pretty sure a grizzly would still take its chances.
Yeah, I think it was a black bear. I can't remember, but that would make the most sense out of all the bears because I probably wouldn't be alive or as intact if it was another one.
A young grizzly, because we saw the same thing at Yellowstone, where everyone on the side of the road just fucking like taking pictures and some people trying to run at it to get a video of it. But
Of course.
that was like a very,
course.
very young brown bear that it probably sized him up and saw like 60 people and was like, nah, and moved along.
Not worth it, yeah.
Yeah, but that was, like I said, 60 people, and that bear was still meandering towards them like, maybe
I can risk it. Yeah, people are so dumb around bears. Oh my god, once again, it's that thing of like, some people I guess don't have that realization of like, this could actually fuck you up.
Well, it's mostly, and a lot of it is tourists too, because they just don't
It is,
know.
because they're like, oh my god, a bear. No.
Well,
away.
yeah, because they haven't actually had any real danger in their lives. Like, they haven't had the risk of, hey, this can kill you, it will kill you, and it will hurt the whole time it kills you.
Yeah. It will not be a fun experience.
They can't conceptualize that, because what's the most dangerous thing they've done? Driven in rush hour.
Yeah. Right. It's true. Thankfully that didn't happen this time because we were all obviously scouts, but we scared it off. And this was on our way to go like bird feeding. So we like made our own little trail mix thing for these birds, and then we went to this one spot where they were very common and a lot of them, and it was so cool because we each got our turn to put some trail mix in our hands and wait for a bird to land in our hand and eat from
Oh
it.
yeah.
It was so nice. Oh my god. I felt like fucking Snow White. I felt like Snow White when that bird landed in my hand. Oh my god. I was so happy. And then the trail mix went away and it flew away and I was sad.
Oh,
It's like, bitch, I don't care about you. I
I
only care
was
about
like,
your
oh
food.
fuck you, you don't got no food. See ya. But that was really cool. It was a double interaction. That was a very eventful day. We got to scare off a bear and we got to feed some birds, which is cool. All on the same trip. I almost died from I think it was a cougar. I don't know what it was, but in the
Probably.
area
That's
we were,
what's
I'm thinking
over
it was a
there.
cougar. Yeah.
it's like some kind of big cat.
Yeah, I knew it was a big cat, but I'm thinking it was probably a cougar. I think that was what we were warned was there, so I'm assuming it was that. Then we got to see the bear the next. I think it was the next day too. Like literally, I woke up and then had to scare off a bear with everyone. And then yeah, got to feed some birds. I was Snow White. Shit, all the animals wanted me. Oh
Yeah,
my
man.
God.
They heard
For better
that
or for worse.
they were like, "Oh my god, is that Arva? Famous Twitch streamer Arva?"
Right. They predicted my future.
Yeah.
He might be 12 right now, but soon he'll be streaming 12 hours a day. Ooh. I don't know what's going with that. But yeah, that was an interesting camping trip. That was a lot. I also like fell into a stream trying to get water and soaked myself, and I was like, woo, in the middle of winter.
Yeah.
I'm freezing. I'm soaked. So yeah, that was like the most roughing it I've ever done, and I will never do that again. I need like running water at least. Anything else is whatever, but running water is a must for me. I also like cabining. Cabining's nice. Not quite the
Yeah.
same thing, but being in a cabin's really cool.
I like where my auntie's cabin is very nice. There's like cuz when we were kids it was really there's a playground nearby and it is very it's very like wooded off except for where the road goes to like the little town that's nearby. So it's nice and serene, and then we'd always be there with family, so there was lots of stuff going on. There was a
nice.
lake too, and we would go boating in it, but like I said, the lake was like really ucky. So like I would
Mm.
never ever touch that water.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I didn't think of how to choose a winner either for this one. I could either choose by who had the most experiences, which I think we'll know who win, or I could coin flip for a more fair distribution. I'm gonna coin flip. You know what? I haven't coin flipped in a while, which is crazy because I usually coin flip a lot. Okay, so who wants heads, who wants tails?
Heads.
Heads, fair, tails, okay.
Tails.
It's heads.
Oh
Shit.
my god, no!
no.
Oh no! Oh
Wait a minute.
my
Hold on.
god!
Hold on a minute here.
Hold on. Well, I guess we'll have to do another seasons game show.
No.
Yeah.
I've already done that when it's played out. I gotta make something new.
Good.
Over.
Right.
All
That's
done.
old news.
Old news.
Anyway, cryptids.
Ooh.
No, I'll think it's
Always down for cryptids.
I think it might be too close to the last cryptids episode. You gotta
It
space
might
them out.
be.
I do space them out. I space them out every about 6 or so.
I need to do another one of those types of like game show things because I haven't done one in a while. But to
You're
be
gonna
fair,
run out of cryptids eventually.
No, I fucking won't.
he'll just come up with some. He'll just make cryptids.
Do you know
There's a lot.
there is an infinite number of Oh. Never mind. I
Oh.
think I have an idea now. Thank you, Arva.
Oh, there we go.
What did you say? What did you say?
I don't know. I don't remember.
What do you mean? I don't remember what you said.
All
I
right.
don't remember.
Now I got my idea. I'm good.
Ooh, if it's anywhere what I'm thinking, that's gonna be really fun. And that's giving me ideas too. I think I just gave myself some ideas.
Wait,
Wait, I
can
need to
I
write this
have
down.
an idea?
All
Mom said it's my
Um,
turn with the idea.
right, here, you can have one idea if you can catch it. Let me just rear back and hit. Did you get it?
Where'd
get
it
it?
go?
Oh no, I threw it at you.
I don't know where it went.
Well, there's your idea. It's out there in the world starving.
Uh,
It's like your old Neopets.
Right.
I never had Neopets actually.
It's like a Tamagotchi you put in a drawer.
Oh yeah, my Webkins.
The Webkins!
My Webkins.
I did confirm. I went and tried to log in. My account is not exist anymore.
I saw that. Rest in peace, the Webkins.
Recipes.
They're gone.
They're dead as hell. Well, Westy, do you have a winter speech?
Go camping. Start out easy. Just go to like a very controlled area. Only go for a couple days. Don't do a full week on your first out. Just don't do that. Go for like 2 or 3 days. 3 days is kind of optimal. And yeah, slowly kind of work your way up. It's a lot of fun. I think a lot of people don't like it because they overdo it or they try to go too hard too fast. But same as everything, slow build up. It's an insane amount of fun.
I agree. I love camping.
I
It's worth
also
it.
agree.
It's worth it. Farah, lose your speech.
I also think you should go camping, but like evil Silos.
Right.
You know what? Do you guys know the evil fucked up fish sticks thing?
What?
I don't think so.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Ja ja ja. That one's for Lucia.
All right.
Okay.
Only
okay.
people who
Was
have
that like
seen
her
it will
first
know.
shout out?
I've
No.
shouted out AFK.
Oh no, you've shouted out AFK before. Yeah.
Shout out to our
Shout out-
editor, AFK.
Shout out
Woo.
to those camping places that are like $100,000 to like put your camper there,
Yeah.
and then you're surrounded by a bunch of fucking people and they're really loud and annoying. Now this is camping.
Now that's camping. Right. Real.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Go camping. That's the message of this stream podcast. Oh my god.
Oh no, he's in
Brain
streamer
damage.
mode. He's in streamer
I'm in
mode.
streamer
Stop
mode. Oh,
him!
shit.
Stop him!
All right, chat. Thanks for listening to this this podcast episode. No, but seriously, thank you guys for listening to this episode of the podcast. I literally came up with this topic while I was on the toilet pooping because my tummy hurt and I'm hungover. But I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to check us out on our respective platforms. Westy HCC on all platforms, Farah the Bat on all platforms. I'm Arva on Twitch, Arva_69 everywhere else. I have like every other platform, but I basically only use Twitter right now. But still follow and subscribe on other platforms for all of us, even if we don't use them. Support us.
Someone make me a TikTok and then subscribe to it.
Yeah.
They probably will.
Make it and then be the first follower. Someone probably would.
Oh my!
Lucia would. I know it.
Yeah, he's gonna do it now. He's too predictable.
I had to go back and see the episode that we're on right now.
Bleep that out. Bleep that out.
Our
I'm
secrets.
trying to space out my cryptids because now I thought about it.
Don't let them know what
They
episode
know
we're
our
recording
secrets.
AFK.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're
Chat,
recording
don't
episode
listen.
527.
Right. Once again, right before the day like a minute before we post it. So it goes live as soon as we end.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Well, with that, our secret being exposed, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much, as always, for watching, listening, tuning in, however you do. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.